Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Michael, and I am here with my third video game series that I'm doing, and of course it's Saints Row 2. I did explain in my last video that I would be doing multiple series at the same time. The three obviously going on at this moment is The Sims, Heavy Rain, and now it's Saints Row 2. Anyway, I'm gonna explain more about it in this first video. I've had the permission of an amazing guy who makes FAQs called RonHiler. I hope that's how I pronounce his name. Sorry if it's wrong, but yeah, he's done an FAQ on Saints Row 2. He's a completionist like me, so I found his guide and I found it extremely useful. So I'll put a link to that in the description to his FAQ. And so remember, he gave me permission to do it, so it's really grateful of him. I'm gonna be doing everything that he does, with one exception. There's a stunt jump about 3/4 of the way through his guide that you're not actually meant to do till one of the final missions, and it's actually really quite difficult to get to. So sorry if it's not. No offense or anything. It's just I found it quite difficult to do, and I was doing it myself. I'll just put it in where the mission is, and that'll be probably the last stunt jump, I think. I never actually managed to finish it because my game messed up a bit. But yeah, if you're wondering why I'm not starting it at the moment, it's because there's the really quite funny cutscenes in this game, and how I know how most games have like demos and stuff before the actual game if you like leave the pause menu for a bit, and on this one it's just like clips, and they'll include the majority of the antagonists of the game, which is of course the opposing gangs. There are 3 opposing gangs and 1 corporation that you're against, and the Saints are against in this game, and that's the Sons of Sandy, the Brotherhood of Stillwater, and the Ronin, and the corporation is Ultor, if you might remember from Saints Row 1. I think this would be a good opportunity to describe some things going on in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna pretty much using RonHiler's guide and the way through, following his idea, and he made it quite interesting to do, and it was quite fun to play. Some areas are a lot more harder than others, of course, so I'll probably be cutting out failed attempts. Might pop a separate video in a different link if I cut them out. I don't know though. Especially diversions, those are quite difficult. I mean, on my latest one that I've dreading, because I've done his walkthrough a number of times, because Saints Row 2 is just such a fun game. One of the diversions that I ended up actually rage quitting on because it took me that long was roadkill. It's really difficult, but I'll make sure to do it this time, and I'll cut out any attempts that I fail on. And so here they are. One second, guys. Yeah, that was it. And they did explain pretty much a lot of the what was going on in the game. One of the ones that always gets me is that advertisement of that guy who was swinging around and everything. It always makes me laugh. That one. Hold on, see if I can. Oh, that's good. It's just because my phone was on really low charge, and that's what I'm looking at the guide from. The normal sockets they used to from my laptop. Come on to plug it into our PS3. Anyway, let's start this game. I always do it on casual. You can always switch it to hardcore later on in the game if you want. But because this is not to show off my skills, it's pretty much to just help you complete the game. So casual is the way to go. As you may have noticed, well, actually, sorry, screw that. Anyway, I like doing games from the very first, so we can both follow along the game series. And you would have noticed that this is Saints Row 2, not Saints Row 1. And that's because Saints Row 1, or just Saints Row, was released on the Xbox 360 only, not on the PS3. And I'm playing this on the PS3 because I don't own an Xbox 360. I'd really appreciate it if Volition would release Saints Row, the first one, on as like a PS3/PS4 like game, like downloadable content from the PlayStation Store. And on this also, I've got all three of the downloadable packs, which is two of them are mission packs. One's called Corporate Warfare and one's called Ultra Exposed, and the other pack is the Uncut pack, I think it's called. And it's pretty much just clothing and tattoos and necklaces and jewellery and stuff. I don't know if tattoos, but definitely clothing and jewellery. Um, Saints Row 1, 3 and 4, when it has the default character, it is actually the actual one that you start off with. Saints Row 2 isn't. You've got to actually create your own default character, which is the ones from the trailers and stuff. I've got a list here on how to actually make him, so you can follow that if you want. Because I'm boring, I never go out there or anything, but I've got a list how to make the Saints Row 2 default character. So I'm showing you that. I'm sorry for talking through the cutscene. I wasn't really doing anything. Okay, so you want to make sure that your saint is male, and also his race is African American, which is already set. The rest is okay. You can leave that. You go to body. You're gonna go to skin, and then you're gonna hit left 3 times. So that's what the skin is. I'm just gonna go to hair, and head is none, bald. So yeah. His mustache. Hold on 1 second. With my mic on. Okay. His mustache is trimmed long. You can see all these down here. This is from the uncut pack. So you're gonna get trimmed long and black. Beard. You want goatee with soul patch. So if you've seen any of the trailers, you'll realise it's already come into shape to look like the guy. And voice male too. I think it's already like that. And there's also something else I think they managed to get off it, and that's because the default thing is female. So I've changed it to default male. You can change. I can't do the comments still right at the moment, but you can change the compliments and tones if you want. But I'm going to leave them. All right, so let's start this. before I do anything else, I just no. Yeah, I'm gonna change the options first. So difficult to audio. So the first thing you gotta do is you just gotta take out the guard, which isn't hard. You get L2 and R2 for punches, hold them together and it'll block, and it'll have a more powerful shot. Ooh. Damn. You're gonna play the tutorial. So yeah, as I said, I'm gonna be completing this to 100%. And as you may have seen in my heavy rain guide, if I'm doing a trophy guide, if there's trophies in the guide, then I will do a trophy guide and also do them whilst I'm in the mission. I mean, in the game. Oh gosh. But this game, it has achievements, but it doesn't have trophies. So there won't be a trophy guide, and there will neither be an achievement guide. So I won't know if I've actually managed to do it right. So yeah, I'm sure there's lots of websites that will do trophy guides, but achievement guides. But I have to get used to the controls again. I mean, every time. Stop punching Carlos. Anyway, because Saints Row 2, Saints Row 3, and Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, and my GTA 5 got changed the settings. All of the same controls. Saints Row 2 is just its own thing, really. Oh, let's see, we're gonna get that. Yeah, I'm not talking much because I always just try and find it hard to concentrate whilst I'm talking. Yeah. Yeah, this will be uploaded the weekend because my computer's really slow and most of the time they need editing the videos. So I'm gonna do it the weekend or something like that. So this will probably be uploaded the weekend. I'm not sure because I'm recording this on a Wednesday. Okay, so let's just try and shoot. Yeah. Move Carlos. I wanna kill some peeps. Where's he at? And then when I play GTA and Saints 3 and 4 and stuff, I'm gonna have to completely change my way I play them again. Remember when I'd play Saints Row 2 for ages, and then I'd play Saints Row 3, and then I'd be holding X to try and drive my car, because that's how you do it. If I run out of sprint, don't worry though, because in the guide, we pretty much gain infinite sprint really close to the start. I don't know what it is. So yeah. So when I'm doing the mission depot, I'm not going to talk much. Yes, this is really dangerous. Um, I guess I could talk I guess as there's probably other people who were playing on the PS3 who might not know what happened in the first game, which I've taken the time to actually try and find out myself what happened, and I put together from like wikis of Saints Row and stuff like that. Um, yeah. Oh wow, that's good. Anyway, whilst I'm playing the game, you'll probably hear me. I'll be listening to the mix 99% of the time. So I'm an eight. I'm not. No, that's saying wrong. No, I'm not an 80s kid. I'm a kid who likes 80s music. Probably because my dad really. I don't know how much I'm going to be doing in this episode at the moment. I want to try and get it underneath half an hour. That's probably going to be how long my episodes are usually going to be, around about half an hour. So far it's about 20 minutes. So I might do this, and then the next step in the guide, which is the next mission. I'll do them too, and then we'll call it a day. And then just have to wait for episode 2. Okay? Okay? Well, it's just something I want to check. At least it refreshed this, I didn't know that. I thought because it's kind of annoying when you want to restart another Saints Row 2 game and then all your stats for your things reset. So you don't know which ones you've done, which ones you haven't done. So, yeah. So if he's actually, because RonHiler has done a guide for a lot of different games. He's done the first 3 Saints Row games, and he's actually working on a 4th one right now, which I've seen. Which is it's not completed yet, but he's really good at describing where things are and everything. I've seen it, and it's really good. So good luck with that. He's also done San Andreas, GTA San Andreas as well, I think, and he's also done some other game. Can't remember what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, so if you need help with any of the Saints Row games, check his channel out. I mean, check his FAQs out. Saints Row 4 isn't hard at all to completely do, because you need the challenges, clusters, and then the missions and side missions if you know what to do with them. That's what it's cutscene. Alright, so that's the first mission, jailbreak completed. Come victim wakes up, it kills ways to freedom. We got 500 dollars from that. In Saints Row 2, and I don't know if it's in Saints Row 1 as well, you can replay missions and view cutscenes, whereas sadly in Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4 you can't. So yeah, it's a really good feature in this game. But anyways, let's move on to immediately move on to the second mission, which is Appointed Defender. Our first thing to do is buy clothes with second, because I mean, who wants to go around wearing prison clothes all the time? This is also going to contribute to creating the default character. I believe the one we're going to is in Sunnyvale Gardens, isn't it? Yes, that's the right one. Please get on the car. Thank you. There's me holding R2 already. Yes! This is actually if you know me, you'll know that this is my favourite song of all time. And this is why I listen to the mix. I listen to this all the time, that is such my favourite song, oh my god. You'll not believe how much I love that song. Anyway, let's get this done. That's everything, okay, so upper body, undershirts, and tank top 1, and you want to change them all to white. Okay, so, no, lower body, pants, track pants, I want to, it's really rare, it comes to be so annoying, that you want to do midnight balloon, whatever that is. Say it's purple. And white. Beige, purple. Let's finish it now, it's dumb stupid. Shoes, I don't have running shoes. It's just default. Socks. Short socks. Default. There we go, see? Now the only things left is the tattoos and jewellery. So, as much as we can do. That's so annoying that. It always happens to me that. I've got to do something. Like get out my car, down under always comes on. I'm like, why are you doing this? No! I don't want any glove off, thank you very much. So yeah, this mission is pretty much centered around one of the most amazing characters in the entire Saints Row saga, and that is, of course, Johnny Gat. Johnny Gat is an absolute legend, and I'm so glad that he returned in Saints Row 4, man. Oh my god. I love him, he's my favourite character in the game. My second favourite is actually Zemos from Saints Row the 3rd. And I'm so glad that he made a return in Saints Row 4 as well. People might be like, oh, no, he doesn't, but if you have the Enter the Dominatrix DLC, he does make a return. Here we are. The return. Oh crap. Hadouken! There we go. Right, I always forget how to leave this area. I do believe I'm on now. Yeah, this is where it sounds like stuff. Hadouken! Witch match. So I always do this. With the crowbar. That way it becomes part of your thingy, your weapons. So yeah. Roll 20 or something. I mean, all songs that are on the mix are really good songs. I love them all. But Down Under will always be my favourite. It just is that way. So, all we're doing now is we are going to the courtrooms, which isn't actually that far away, it's just in the next district in the Ronin area. And we're going to rescue Johnny. A lot of people will also argue with me on this, and that Saints Row 2 is the best game out of all 4 games. I used to be one of them kids who'd play one of the games and automatically assume that as the best, honestly. I know, I'm guilty of that. I used to always stick up Saints Row the 3rd being the best game, because that's the one that I played the first. Because my friend had it, I played it off him and I absolutely adored the game. So me automatically thinking it was the best game. But you know, after playing Saints Row 2 I realised that this is definitely the best. So yeah, you don't need to worry about the timer once you get into the courtroom. You don't actually have to shoot everyone, but, you know, I like shooting people. It's cool. When you walk on by, just shoot a random one person in the head then. No? Don't worry, sir, I won't kill you. Maybe. Deal with it. You're enough badass scenes in Saints Row 2. Do you want me to tell you what I did to my hair, Johnny? I shaved it. And what are you gonna do about it? Move, Johnny! Johnny, move! I can't shoot. You're walking away. Epic feeling right there. You're definitely. What you working on, bro? Yeah, I just realised I said I was going to explain what happened in Saints Row 1 about 10 minutes ago, which I never did. Anyway, so pretty much what happened in Saints Row 1 was at the beginning of the game. You were just one of the members of the gang who never said anything. But playing this game, you have a massive god that doesn't show up. But yeah, it was against 3 gangs called the Canaras, or Los Canaras. The West Side Rovers, and what was the other one now? What it's called now? Oh my god. Vice Kings, that's it. And after taking them all out, and of course Benjamin motherfucking King, being kept alive is the only gang member because he's a good friend of Also, before I forget, make sure to get this ATM machine and get a bit of extra money from it. Not a lot, but something. Anyway, yeah. So after defeating them all, you were you talk to the mayor on the boat, and it blows up. In which we think it killed you, but obviously we know differently. And yeah. So apparently we've got a head of gas in it. and later on in this game, it will reveal what actually happened on the boat. So, I'm pressing circle to reload. I'm playing too much GTA. This is probably going to be a longer episode than usual, so it's already past, like, it's nearly 35 minutes into the game. There's another ATM machine here. This will probably be the only video that's like that. We might have some videos that are longer and stuff like that. But, yeah, this is just because I mean, it's not really very good if I upload one episode. It's just one mission. That's all. I always take out everyone in this play. Right, anyway, let's go. Gotta get in there, please, Karl. Yeah, you were. There's shortcuts in this game. So, well, I'll see what you did there. You might want to listen to this if you didn't play Saints Row 1 and what's actually happened since then. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Part of the missions later on. We finally get to find out where certain two people are. So, you know, pretty cool. I'll just discover as many stores as I can on the way up. You know, I want to try and do that so that you can find places that are enough. I've got a signed friend. Yeah, so we just gotta take Gap to Aisha's house. So, that's it. You don't want the red light apartment crib. So anyway, guys, we need some respect to get onto the next mission. Don't worry, we'll be doing lots of activities, so we'll have lots of respect by the time we're doing this. But anyway, so this has been the first video of the series. I hope you enjoy as much as I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so I'll see you in the next vid.